In this video, I quickly look into the updates coming out in October and I give you tips on potential flips or investments. Hey guys, it's Vine from Merch.com with BTS Merchanting Review number 28. We just entered the last quarter of the year and I want you to let me know in the comments below what was your most profitable month so far this year. Before I begin with the merchanting review, if you have any merchanting questions at all, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Now the major update of the month is the ARC Batch 2, and Jagex said a while back that they would no longer be doing batch-based updates, and they cancelled Invention Batch 2. Despite that, we're now still getting the ARC Batch 2, which is pretty weird to me. Players felt like Jagex really under-delivered on rewards in Batch 1, so now they're trying to over-deliver to make up for that, by really making it all about the rewards in Batch 2. So the rewards, among others, are the best divination XP rates, and those will likely go at the cost of no energy reward, like the fastest training methods often give you no materials. This could be beneficial for incandescent energies and divine charges in the long term, but that remains to be seen, as of course a lot of people will switch to the faster XP rates and will no longer go after the traditional energies. Now I'm surprised to see Jagex offer no more explanation on the high-level farming method, but farming has become so insignificant in the economy that I wouldn't really look into it too much. I expect a more active trading method than the usual planting and waiting, but it probably won't be anything merchanting related. The tier 85 boots and gloves will result in the port's armor getting set effects. Keep a close eye on what these effects will be, as they may cause some fluctuation in next gears if they're decent, which in turn could mean some easy flipping opportunities for you. Of course, next gear is offensive and port's gear is defensive, but if the set effects are really worth using, then you may see some people shift over or at least sell off gear that they might start using less. It's also likely that these boots and gloves will push down the level 80 and 90 gloves and boots, but it all depends on how exactly you'll be able to get them. Perhaps you can catch some low balls on some of those other boots and gloves, but maybe not. We'll see how it works out. The Halloween event will have a lightning rod conductor hat and a pet as a reward. I would find it incredibly weird if the hat is a tradable rare, but I guess it's possible considering this is Jagex. The pet could be similar to the pet of seasons, but we'll see how this works out as well. If they are in fact tradable rares, be wary of the first few as they'll likely be absurdly overpriced. After that you can quickly jump in on some easy flips if they are tradable rares, of course. The Bounty Hunter worlds, those are intended to be a viable money-making method for PvP. Kind of makes you wonder, like, what does Jagex consider viable, but we'll see how it works out. The upgrades to Ancient Gear have already had their effects, so I wouldn't really invest in those at this point. But flipping should be fine, though it may be quite slow since these aren't really that popular items. Perhaps some inactive flips will do wonders for you there. Finally, the customer support week, it's pretty clever, but something they could have done such a long time ago, like incentivizing people to secure their accounts. It's a bit of a no-brainer, but it's good to see them do it now, and I hope people will follow along and deal with it. Now that's it for October. I hope you had a great bonus XP weekend in September with a lot of profit. I'm blown away by the amount of views my last video got, so thanks everyone for the great feedback on that. And specifically to Two Swords, one of my subscribers and also a VIP on merch, I believe, for sharing the video on Reddit, which helped it to reach this point. Really a big thanks to you. In the next video, I'll probably talk about the updates for the rest of the year. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you then.